second scheduled 8-rounder. He's taking on Ron, who's got 5 losses. But Tim, one of those was the only stoppage loss came at the hands of Tank Davis.
I'm gonna say right now, call somebody that you know that want to see a knockout or want to see a great fighter on the rise. Call him right now. Let him know that Abdullah, this is going to be his toughest challenge as of yet. Ron is coming into the bout after suffering 2 losses right now, so he's trying to get back on the winning streak. 20 years old, phenomenal skills, speed, timing, punch placement, and variety. You see the defense after as well. Ron, I'll have to give it to you. Mason's going to have to be extra careful tonight and not get hit with anything silly or get caught in between as he's punching anything big for Ron.
Part of the Mason left hook and Ron's legs go out under him.
There it is. I told you to go. Somebody let him know.
Wow.
I didn't say that license.
It is electric. So much fun to watch.
Straight bullet right down the middle. Beautiful. And then you see the feint right now. He's trying to even open him up to be able to land something.
Bob Arum calls this young man one of the most electrifying young fighters he's ever seen. Gets rave reviews not only for his tower, but also his discipline and respectful demeanor. Hard not to like this kid.
Yes, it is. And you're saying, why is he not attacking him? He just dropped him. That was somewhat of a flash knockdown. He knows that in his head. He caught him as he was coming in, and he knows that he's still a live dog. He's still a hot wire. It's fight. That's called ring IQ.
He sees things, Tim. He's got great vision, apart from quick reflexes and lightning fast.
You controlling him like he's a video game right now. Just with that feint, you see how Ron stepped in all over himself, almost fell down.
And when it comes to finishing, once Mason knows he's got you hurt, and he's a cold finisher. First round will run. Visited the canvas.
You see his head directly on that line, but then you see Abdullah Mason's hand right down the middle. You see Ron right here getting in position. He's leading with the left hook. A lot of guys, I see a lot of mid feints right there. That's going to set up things. He's taking pictures. So you see the feint, you see the wide stance. He's able to get in and out of range. That's going to slow down his lateral movement. However, those feints, he's going to actually attack them.
Again, his father in the corner was his, you can eat, but it's got to be behind your defense. And you'll recall that in our fighter meetings, Abdullah Mason said, defense turns to offense for Mason instantaneously.
I like that. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Ooh, like that. What a nice left uppercut counter.
And that was 3 shots right there with a single hand, with the lead hands. Ron is still trying to get close. He's still trying to inch his way closer and closer. And it seems like he's taking the shots now well. You don't realize it, but you don't realize it, but you do. The shots that you got hit with early on, they don't hurt as much.
Well, sometimes you're cold too, Tim. It could have been part of it, but it was just a perfect straight shot. Now a double left uppercut just picks you apart.
Ron right now, he's showing his toughness right now, his grit, but he's leaning forward, and he's making way for. You see, he's gonna have to use that to his advantage. He knows the uppercut is coming, then he's gonna have to try to time that looping right hand and try to beat that right there. It is right there, nice right hand. It wasn't Ron right now. He's showing his toughness right now, his grit, but he's leaning forward, and he's making way for that uppercut. You see, he's going to have to use that to his advantage. He knows the uppercut, then he's going to have to try to time that looping right hand and try to beat that right there. It is right there, nice right hand. It wasn't looping, but it was a straight right hand. But try to beat that uppercut with the right hand.
defensive responsibility with that left, keeping it right where it needs to be, Tim, from Abdullah.
Yes, and he's in there with a guy that got some punching power.
11 knockouts and 14 wins for Ronald Ron.
So that's the reason why you see the young man, he's respecting the power. He's taking his time. He knows he's got 8 rounds of work. And let him break down round. Yes, it is. It's good work. It's good, great communication between the entire family. But we talked about early on, that was a vicious shot to the body. But you're starting to see the confidence build right now in Ron because he's still here. In his mind, I didn't think he'd still be here, standing there. But now he's coming back with his own offense.
Here you see another right hand from Ron. Has to take 2 left hooks, but it's turning.
And you want to know something? This is exactly what I wanted to see from this young man. I wanted to see how he operates with the pressure, with somebody coming back at him. That pressure on him, not only the physical presence, but also the hands, putting that work on him. It's extremely important for a young man to be able to deal and fight in any range inside that ring. I thought early on I saw a weakness in the young man in that department. So you can tell that he's been working inside the gym, perfecting his craft in every way. He's comfortable inside the pocket.
Ronald Ron, a Venezuelan refugee, came to the country in 2023, fulfilled his dream, and here he is on ESPN Plus against Uber prospect Abdullah Mason.
Ron is starting to believe. And Abdullah's gonna have to.
That combination punching, nice left uppercut from Abdullah Mason.
Good deep.
Forcing Ron to keep his hands
In his pocket.
in a defensive position.
Yep.
And a short left hook from Abdullah.
See, but what Ron don't realize is that the opportunities are there when Abdullah is actually throwing. He needs to let his hands go at the same time. But that's a good right hand. Oh, glazing blow right there. Partially blocked, however, it got Abdullah's attention for sure.
Now down to the body from Ron with a straight right. I think there was a body shot that started it. So another
Beautiful shot. Got the hand back behind the jab. You see his foot placement right there. Right to the
I thought I saw a body shot.
Wait. There he is, steps in behind the jab. Right there. Troy Isley, how far he moved up. His last performance, Troy Isley put on was spectacular. This is my #1 guy right here. However, Troy Isley is moving up that ranks, and if he continues to put on performances like he did inside the ring, he's going to move up the ladder.
His offense is really improving there with Bowman.
Oh my!
Offense, spikes,
offense and defense.
Yes, sir.
Offense and defense.
In the corner, the obvious was being stated by Valiant Mason. The speed is killing this kid. So Mason needs to continue to but throw hard and continue to let those hands go and punish Ronald Ron at the center of the ring. It's lefts and rights, and Abdullah Mason showing that mean streak, gets caught with the right hand, and will he but throw hard and continue to let those hands go and punish Ronald Ron at the center of the ring. It's lefts and rights, and Abdullah Mason showing that mean streak, gets caught with the right hand here against Ronald Ron, who continues to get pummeled. Work back towards the corner, and the punishment continues until
He just stepped on the gas. That was it. He knew he had his man hurt from the previous round down to the body. He knew that was the weakness. Once he found the key to finish this fight, he just went right to it. He said, you know, that's in his shots like a real pro, a real seasoned pro.